Alright, it's one of my favourite times of the year. We're going to talk about an entitled people who can't listen to people or follow simple instructions. And this type of arsehole is the brother of Faze Rug. So, I've already seen this video. I am going to do this video a little bit differently. I'm not going to talk and insert clips during the edits. We're just going to watch the entire video and I'll just pause it when I want to say something because it's a 30-minute long video. And after watching the entire 30 minutes, there's just so much of it that I want to talk about that it would just be such a pain going through it and then cutting out individual clips. So I'm deciding to just watch it and narrate it as the video goes on. So basically, why is a squint? There you go. Now you're all better. So basically, his whole video idea was to go to different drink places. It's still squint. What in the hell? That's better. Okay, so for the third time, the whole video idea was that Faze Rug's brother, and I'm not gonna call him by his name because I feel like he's only where he is today because he's Faze Rug's brother. So I'll just call him Faze Rug's brother. The whole video idea was that he'd go to different drink places. You know, Starbucks, Costa, Krispy Kreme if they do drinks, whatever, wherever he was going to go, and he would order the most exotic drink. So what he was going to order in Starbucks was called a pink drink, I'm pretty sure it's called, and it's not exotic at all. It's just coconut milk, water, sugar, and frozen strawberries, and like citric acid and stuff. That's pretty much it. There's no exotic fruits or flavors in there. It's just the most boring pink strawberry drink ever. So that's the whole video idea. He goes in and he tries to order. Well, we're going to watch it, but basically it just unfolds because he's told not to record and he just doesn't listen. So I also want to point out before we start, the video we're going to watch isn't his original video because he deleted it. It's someone who screen recorded it from their phone and they keep getting like Instagram messages and like flipping the phone on its side and stuff. So just so everyone knows, it's not my doing, okay? But without further ado, let's just watch him get angry at a Starbucks worker.
Let's go try their most exotic drink. I'm excited.
Good. Do you mind just not recording?
It'll just be facing me, so it won't be showing anybody else.
We don't allow, for privacy of everybody, we just not recording, like, at all.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna show anybody else. It's just gonna be me. Like, if anyone comes out from there, we'll put the camera down.
Okay, the policy is just no recording, period.
Okay. I mean, this is sort of my job I'm just trying to do, just like you're trying to work as well. I don't know, like...
once you're outside, 100%.
Okay, so the policy is to not record for the privacy of other people, right?
So my thoughts is that he's doing it for the views and for the clips, right? That's all I can think of in this situation. He goes in and he's told to stop recording. At that point, you either go to a different Starbucks where they'll let you record inside, or you turn the camera off, order your drink, and then go outside and start recording again. It just, I don't understand what all this is called for. Not the people watching the video don't completely care about watching you ordering the drink. They just want to see you try the drink. Still point of the video. However, he titled this video "I got arrested at Starbucks," so it wasn't even trying exotic drinks. He just changed it into this 30-minute spiel on getting arrested, which he doesn't even get arrested in the end of it. Spoiler alert. But just don't record. He goes in, the guy says, don't record. It's for privacy, for other customers, other paying customers. And he says, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be recording them. I'm just going to record myself. Then the Starbucks worker clears it up even more simply and says, okay, it's part of the policy. You're not allowed to record in here. That's it. This is where it should have ended. He should have said, okay, put the camera down, order the drink, we'll record outside. But he didn't. He had to go in the spiel on why he's going to stand for the right to record in Starbucks. What a dick. Yeah, that was a voice crack, yes.
To not record.
And then what was the reason for that?
It was for the privacy of the people.
So if I'm just filming myself and no one else is being recorded, so the privacy, no one's really being like...
Yeah, because regardless the policy that was set for us is just no recording.
Can you give me a reason other than the privacy of other people? Because I don't feel like
the reason is that it's the policy that's set for us.
I know, but obviously the policy, there has to be a reason why that's a policy. So I'm trying my best right now to just like be calm and be understanding, but...
100%.
Yeah.
They just don't explain everything necessarily. There's just certain rules that they set in place.
But you won't be in it and neither will anybody else. I'm just going to order a drink and then...
It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. He's demanding a reason. He's demanding what the policy is so he can have some sort of clearance on why he shouldn't record when he doesn't need it. He's told to stop recording, so he should just stop recording. It's not hard. Any other you'll get streamers. I know he's not streaming; he's making a YouTube video here. But even people who are making YouTube videos, let's say, they'll go in a place, and if someone asks them to stop recording, a worker, usually what they'll do is they'll put the camera down until they've got what they've needed. That's why I think he's doing this for the attention. I think he's an attention seeker. He just does it to be the center of attention, to get clips, to get eyes on him, to get people talking about him. Because I think that's all he cares about. Faze Rug is just completely different to this. I saw a clip, Faze Rug saying people were associating him with this and saying, oh, well, if this is how his brother acts, he must act like this. Which just isn't true. It's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's like if I had a brother and he murdered someone, people then look at me and say, oh, well, he must be a murderer too. No, I'm not a murderer. He's a completely different person, whether they're related or not. So people who are saying Faze Rug would do the same thing because his brother did, bunch of bahooey. But yeah, just stop recording. You don't need a reason for the policy. The policy is you're not allowed to record. The workers might not even know. They might not even get told. They might just get told, listen, if anyone comes in recording, ask them to stop. That's the policy. Simple as that.
If you're recording, I'm not going to help you out.
Okay, can this nice man help me out, or
No.
so you won't allow anybody to help me out
No,
with a drink?
Yeah, no, because recording is just...
So you're refusing to serve me because...
This part was
Yeah, just because you're
wacky.
recording in here.
So you're refusing to serve me because...
Yeah, just because you're recording in here.
Okay, so if I came in here and I was recording a little...
So, I don't know what his idea was here. Like, he goes in, he gets in trouble for recording, he gets told to stop. And his genius idea is to pull another phone out and start recording from a different angle. So
I'm
stupid,
telling
man.
myself like this, you wouldn't serve me? Because I'm sure people come out and make little TikToks.
Yeah, I'm sure they do too.
Okay, what I feel like right now is you're making this a way bigger deal than it needs to be. And it's like wasting both of our time.
Ironic. How ironic that he accuses the Starbucks worker of making it a bigger deal than it is. You know what would de-escalate it completely? Is if you just left and went to another Starbucks. And he brings up this argument, but I've seen other people come in here and record and they don't get kicked out or asked to stop recording. Brother, there's more than one Starbucks in the world. Not every single Starbucks video you've seen has been in this Starbucks with this worker who's just trying to do his job and follow the policy. I'm sure all the other Starbucks videos he's seen has been at a completely different Starbucks. It's so
Can I
embarrassing.
just order a drink? I just want a drink. I'm gonna pay for it. If you don't want to serve me, I'm sure somebody else would love to serve me. Unless you're like not allowing them to serve a customer, which I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's one way to put it.
What is the way to put it?
That we're not going to be able to serve you.
Okay, can anybody please serve me? I'm just trying to get a drink on this hot day, or like, are you not allowed to serve?
I'm the supervisor right now. I'm in charge.
Well, then you should be able to give me a reason for why you record then.
I'm unfortunately going to have to ask you to leave now.
He already gave you a reason. The reason is that it's the policy. The policy is you can't record. If Donald Trump himself walked into this building with a camera, it doesn't matter. The policy doesn't change. The policy doesn't say people aren't allowed to record unless you're Arnold Schwarzenegger and Donald Trump. Like, it doesn't say that. The policy is you can't record. So if anyone comes in with a camera and they get told to stop recording, the normal person would just stop recording. But Faze Rug's brother, that's what I'm saying. He just wants the eyes on him. He wants the attention and the clips.
I'm gonna ask you to leave.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave now, yeah.
And what is the reason?
By the way, I know I keep pausing it a lot. That's what I mentioned at the start. He asked this question a lot. What's the reason? Same as, you know, the reason is that it's the policy. But he asks it like literally, I'm not even kidding, like 10 times while he's in here.
What was the reason?
Recording?
Oh, okay.
There we go again.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not gonna serve me.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Or is there anything else that I could help you with?
Yeah, with
or-
a drink.
It's not gonna happen today. I'm sorry.
I know, but my job, just like your job, is to stand here.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, can you just give me 1 second?
Of course. Yeah.
Such a worthless argument as well. Yeah, but my job is to record. Your job is to, like, what you're doing, right? So he's basically trying to say, you're stopping me from doing my job when you can do your job, which is the dumbest argument because this guy works in Starbucks and you're in Starbucks. So this guy's job is to do exactly what he's doing, follow the policy and make people drinks. That's the guy's job. Your job is to record, no doubt. I think he's got like 6 million subscribers or something. But your job isn't to record in Starbucks when you're told not to record. Go to a different Starbucks. It's so not hard. It's like the easiest thing in the world to just say, okay, sorry, put the camera down and we'll go somewhere else. It's so easy.
Bro, some people be... I think that guy needs to get some pussy, bro. Some people
What's your zodiac sign?
I don't really know, to be completely honest.
Your zodiac sign?
Yeah, I don't know,
What's
bro.
your birthday?
June.
What you trying to be for? It's a beef.
The beef?
Yeah.
No, I'm a YouTuber, so like I'm doing a video like trying new drinks that are out, and he doesn't want to serve me. So I see a lot on TikTok and stuff like that of people ordering and stuff. So I see a lot of
Keeps
my
bringing
fellow
up the
influencers
same
that
arguments.
actually record and order drinks.
At Discord?
Well, Starbucks is Starbucks, right?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
just not everybody's good about like actually enforcing it. It's
Yeah,
just,
don't think I'm like harassing anybody or showing anything that's not supposed to be shown. I honestly...
It doesn't matter. He doesn't see it. In his mind, it's just, okay, I'm recording myself. I'm not recording anyone else. It doesn't matter. The policy is don't record. Just follow the policy. And then even the other worker realizes how dumb of an argument this is and chips in. Why are you trying to start beef with this guy for no reason? He asked you to stop recording. Just stop. Like, any normal person would just stop. That's why this video is so outlandish. I wasn't planning on recording this, by the way. I recorded a gaming video, which I'm sure both of them are going to go up today. The game was fire, by the way. Very fun game. But nonetheless, I saw this and I had to talk about it because it's just such an embarrassing situation now.
I think you just wasted like 10 minutes of both of our time. I'm sure you don't care because you're getting paid regardless, but I don't. So I'd appreciate it if I could just place an order.
yeah, you know, again, like I said, initially I would have been willing to do that if you had stopped recording, but
I know, but my job, just like your job, is just, you know, whatever your job is,
Yeah.
my job is to be recorded. Like I record my life. That's my job. It's my career. It's what I get paid for. So I'm just trying to do my job just like you are.
Yeah.
And if you had given me a reason for why the policy is enforced, I would have put the camera down. But you just said, oh, I don't know. It's just a policy. So
Because you're not required, you don't have any power over the situation. You don't get to know every detail about the policies or why you're not allowed to record. It doesn't concern you. The main part you should be concerned is whether or not you can record in there, and you can't. You're not allowed to record in there because it's the policy, and he told you to. And also, he's asked you to leave, and you're still here arguing. The worker's not just gonna now turn around and say, you know what, Faze brother, you're correct. I'm gonna let you record. Because it's just not what would happen.
like, you know, I'm just confused. I would like to know why. And if you give me that reason, I can place the camera down. Because first you said the privacy of others, but I'm only recording myself.
That was one of the reasons that I had given. Yeah.
And then you didn't give me another one though.
Because you don't deserve it. You don't need it.
Can you place the camera down? Okay. Can I please get the most exotic refresher you can make from me, please?
Sorry, unfortunately, I
Okay,
said I'm gonna have to ask you.
Okay, can someone else please make me a refresher?
Nobody's gonna be able to help you with your boss.
Okay, can you turn the camera back up? Okay.
It's so embarrassing. So he tries to like now put the camera away to see if that'll sway the worker here. But the worker's already said he's not going to serve him, and he's already told him to leave. So now that the camera's facing the ground rather than facing the worker, doesn't make a difference. And then when he realizes he's not getting his way, he's just like, okay, bring the camera back up, record this guy again. So embarrassing.
So no one's going to be able to make me a refresher.
You understand now that I'm asking you to leave?
You can make me leave. I'm not going to leave. To make me leave a Starbucks because I'm recording myself, then I mean, you could take it there.
And you know what's ironic? He can't make you leave because I guarantee if he walked around here and laid even a finger on you, if the guy blew on you, you would call the police and say you were getting harassed and that he assaulted you. I guarantee it. So by you saying, well, you can come around and make me leave, no, he can't.
I want you because you look pretty bored, but there's a long line. Yes, sir. I know.
These guys are just coming in and doing.
So that's the
job every
security
day.
about it.
Like,
Just like
stop
me.
giving them a hard time, all right?
Can you explain how I'm giving them a hard time?
Or they just asked me if you guys are giving them a hard time. Just leave.
Can you ask them how I'm giving them a hard time?
There's no need for that. I just need you guys to leave. Either place an order or leave.
I would
Either-
love to place an order. He's refusing to serve me.
Oh, then that means you guys need to leave. That's
What's the
that's
reason?
it.
By the way, throughout the entire video, this is the nicest security guard I've ever seen. Like, he's never, like, disrespectful. He doesn't raise his voice. Exact same as the employee. The employees here are perfect as well. I'm surprised that they were this patient with him, because I definitely would have said some sort of swear word by this point. So they call the security guard comes in and he's like, right, either order or leave. And then he's like, oh, they won't let me order, which means you have to leave. If they're not taking your order and you've been told to leave and security's now come and told you to leave, leave. You're not gonna gain anything by winning this, which in his mind he does by the end of the video. I won't spoil it for you, but by the end of the video, in his mind, he definitely felt like he took away the victory here.
What's the reason? You gotta give me a reason and then I'll leave.
And that's, it's not true either, by the way. They don't need to give you a reason. They're not required to give you a reason. You could walk into any Starbucks, McDonald's, Burger King, Costa, anywhere, and if they say, listen, you gotta leave, they don't need to give you a reason. If they tell you to leave, you have to leave. That's just how it works. That's life. It doesn't happen because usually people don't go in there and act like an arsehole. Usually people just go in, order their drink, and leave. Most people aren't recording the interaction either. But yeah, if they ask you to leave, they don't need to give you a reason. You just leave.
I would love to leave. If you give me a reason to leave. I just want to place an order for one refresher drink and then I'll
And that's what I mean. I know I'm pausing that a lot again, I apologize, but that's what I'm saying. There's just so much to talk about in this spiel. So, he gets given what he's asking for. He keeps asking, give me a reason. Why? If you give me a reason to leave, I'll leave. Give me a reason. Why am I being told to leave? And the security guard says, well, the reason you have to leave is because he's asked you to leave and he's not going to take your order. That's the reason. That's what you asked for, a reason. He gave you a reason. Now you have to leave. But then he just completely brushes past it and keeps arguing anyway.
Be on my way out. I'm a paying customer just like everybody else. I've seen a lot of people post videos on TikTok, Snapchat,
Here we go
YouTube
again.
of trying exotic drinks from Starbucks.
In this store?
Any Starbucks. Starbucks is Starbucks. Well, so there's no different rules from one Starbucks to another. So like I said,
Yeah,
yes.
no, 100%. That's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, not everybody's great about enforcing those
Well,
policies.
then I guess it's my lucky day that you're amazing at enforcing it. So can you please take my order so I can get a refresher?
What?
I'm a
It doesn't
paying
even make
customer
sense
just like
now.
everybody else in here. If you don't want to be recorded, like I said, I will not put you on camera. I'll blur your face. I will just record myself, and I will not record anybody else in the store. Nobody else. Just me.
Again, he's just completely missing the point. The point isn't that the worker doesn't want to be recorded or that other people don't want to be in the film. That's not the point. The point is that you just can't record, period. I don't know why that keeps going over his head. Maybe that hat's a bit too tight. I've got no idea.
My life, because that is my job. I want to order one drink. I will pay whatever the amount is, and then I will be on my way out, and
not
I
the
will
point.
drink my Starbucks just like everybody else in here. Like, I don't know. Like, I personally believe you're making it a lot bigger of a deal than it needs to be.
It's
Like I
so
said, you're trying to
sad.
do your job, which I respect, and I'm trying to do my job, which I would hope you respect, but you clearly don't. I feel like if I came in here and I was standing on tables and doing some crazy public prank and recording everybody else and harassing everybody, I would understand why you guys are asking me to leave or why you refuse to serve me. But I feel like me walking in and only recording my face and asking to order a refresher that I'm willing to pay for, I don't understand the refusing and the whole, like, everything that's going on.
You know what it feels like? It feels like a prankster. It feels like someone who their sole purpose in life is to go to public places and annoy people. That's what it feels like. Any prankster would do the exact... They'd come in, they'd start something, and then they'd leave and hope they get a couple of thousand views from it. It's exactly what he's doing here. Like I said, any normal person would just walk out, but because he wants the clips and the views and the attention, he's just going to keep it going for another 25 minutes.
Because I get it. Some people come in here and they mess with everyone. They do public pranks for likes and views.
There you go.
I'm not one of those people. I'm trying a dream. So, I mean, this is such a big deal for no reason, bro. Like,
I agree.
so then why don't you take my order?
Look, the bottom line is, there's no service here.
Exactly.
Yeah, can I ask why? Because every customer that gets kicked out, I
No
would.
answer.
There's no answer, then I don't have to leave, bro.
That's like, that doesn't make sense. That makes no sense. Oh, there's no reason for me to still be here? Well, then I'm not gonna leave. It's like, what are you talking about? You've been asked to leave. You're not gonna get a drink. Why would you stay there? They've already made it clear enough that you're not getting served. So why stay there?
Call the. I would love for you to waste the San Diego Police Department's time for someone.
And the thing is, he mentions this a couple times throughout the video as well, that they were wasting the police's time. Brother, the police wouldn't have got called if you left. You just said on film, 7 minutes into this argument, I would love for you to waste the police time. Why? Why would you want that? Why would you want him to waste the police time and the police come out there and, spoiler alert, the police just ask him to leave. The police pretty much just say to him, if they're not going to serve you, then they're not going to serve you. That's it. That's bottom line. He's not getting served and he has to leave. Whether or not the police come or not, whether or not freaking Jesus Christ himself floats down from the heavens and says you must leave, it doesn't. You have to leave. No matter who says it, you have to leave.
Service here for you.
And I'm
you need to leave. Not make a big deal. Place an order online on your phone. On your app.
Oh, hey, you're a genius, honestly. Okay, hold on, wait. So if I place an order, let me just make sure. If I place an order on the app, may I come in here and pick it up?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, what's the reason for that?
See that? So what's the reason for that? Sir, I'm not going to take your order because you're recording. What's the reason for that? It's the policy because you're recording. I'm not going to take your order. Okay, I'll order it through the app. Sir, I'm not going to take that order. What's the reason for that? Because you're recording. You're not allowed to record in here. What's the reason for that? It's like, he's just going to keep saying it over and over and over and over again.
Well, so now I've explained to you again that
Exactly.
you're recording in here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shut the camera off,
and
step out.
So then I've asked you to leave.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shut the camera out, step out, place an order, and I'll come in without the camera and pick up my order.
Once you
Why didn't you just do that at the start? What he could have easily done that if when he walked in there and the worker said, "Sir, don't record in here." If he had just stopped recording until he orders his drink, none of this would have happened. That's why I'm saying it's all for the views and the attention. That's all it is.
been asked to leave, you're not going to be welcome back.
Sir, I would love to place an order through pickup. Like you mentioned, there's nothing here for me. Why? I'm a paying customer. Now I can't use the app either. I think, honestly, bro, you're making a much bigger deal than it needs to be. I'll place
So
the order through the
embarrassing.
app, and I won't come in here with the camera. You can't refuse the use of the app, right?
I mean, technically no.
So if I place an order through the app, and I leave the camera in my car, and I come here to pick up the drink, what's the harm in that?
There's no harm in that, but there now is a harm because you're being asked to leave and you're being refused service. You could have done that at the start. You could have recorded in your car and said, "Alright guys, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go into Starbucks, grab the drink, I'll see you in a minute." Then put a little edit in like 5 minutes later from SpongeBob or something like that. And then the next scene is you in the car with a drink. You don't have to record you actually ordering the drink and picking it up, especially after you've been asked not to record. But now you're not getting your drink. Well, I see that. We'll see at the end of the video.
In this scenario is that we've already asked you to leave. And you're
Okay, do you want to come in and grab the drink for me then?
I can grab it.
Okay.
You guys are going to be tied together. You both are being asked to leave.
He didn't do anything wrong though.
He's recording. He's like, it's so, he's either doing it on purpose to rage bait and just be a complete dickhead, or he's actually this stupid. Policy, don't record. He's not allowed to be in here. Oh, why? He didn't do anything. And then the guy's standing like this with a camera. It's, you're being recorded. He's recording. You're tied up here.
He's with you.
So?
That's just how it goes, unfortunately.
Nah, now I think you're just trying to be a dick. He didn't do nothing wrong.
So,
He's been saying that
now
he
you're
hasn't said
trying to be a
word.
dick, not the guy who's
So-
refusing to leave.
You can't refuse him to come in. He didn't do nothing wrong. I won't step foot in here.
I can.
I think now you're just on a power trip, bro. I think now you're just on a power trip. You don't be getting no pussy. That's what I think, bro.
No, he's just going
Get
to
out of here.
insults.
I would love for you to call the cops. I would love for you to waste the San Diego Police Department. There are people out there getting robbed, killed, stabbed, shot, and you're gonna call them because of a Starbucks order. Do your
Yes, because you're an arsehole. That's why. If only security were allowed to actually just throw people out. You know, like in the movies where someone walks into a bar and starts a bunch of shit, and then the next scene is them getting thrown out. Like, if only security could do that in real life, which I think they should be allowed to, by the way. I'm making a stand here, and I'm going to go to Starbucks and record it. If anyone is told to leave an establishment and they refuse, I think the security should be allowed to actually grab the person and take them out the place without any repercussions. That's what I think. I think it's the only logical thing, because then, like Faze Rug's brother is saying, the cops' time is being wasted, and it's not even the security's fault or the worker's fault. It's his fault, because the police would never have been there in the first place if you just left. And he keeps saying, "I would love for the cops to be here. I'd love for you to call the cops." Why? Why would you want that? I'll tell you why. For the views. Because if the cops didn't show up, he wouldn't be able to call the video, "I got arrested at Starbucks."
The thing, bro. Yeah, I think this is a much bigger deal than it needed to be.
I completely agree.
Yeah, like you could have just taken the
It's so
order and, like,
delusional that he doesn't see he's the problem.
Put the camera down and went on
This is
about
my
your day.
job, though. That's like someone
This is
telling
my
you,
job.
your job is not to tell people they can't record. Your job is to make the drink, correct?
My job is to tell people.
And that's so entitled, by the way. You can tell instantly by his face that he knew he messed up there. It's like the most entitled thing I've ever heard. Your job isn't to enforce the policy. Your job is to make my drink. So entitled. So
No,
sad.
I think that's a power trip.
No, that is 100% in my job.
I don't know, because I've been to a lot of other
You don't
places.
have to know. I'm telling you. There's a Starbucks like super close. Like,
Where?
You could walk.
I mean, at this point, I'll wait for the cops. Let me ask you this.
Why? I don't understand. What are you going to gain from the cops being there? It's the only thing you're going to gain is views. And that's, like I said, that's exactly why he's doing it. He's doing it for the views and the attention. He's an attention whore. Or an attention seeker, I should say. I apologize. He's an attention seeker. He just loves eyes on him, whether it's bad or good publicity. He just wants the attention.
You're getting paid the same regardless.
Yes.
I hope you get a raise for like employee of the year, bro, because you're doing good.
I am going to skip through this part because it's just him like mocking the fact that he's a good employee. And then they start talking about the employee's little brother going into law enforcement kind of thing.
Is this helping you pass time for your shift?
I mean, my shift actually ended like 20 minutes ago, so I'm just hanging out for you.
You're
Yeah.
Yo, Starbucks, give this man a raise. His shift ended 20 minutes ago, and he is still here to make sure I don't get served. You honestly, you're the best Starbucks worker. I don't think anybody would devote their time off the clock to stay at their job. That's great. Wow. That's crazy. That's dedication, bro. That's Faze rug type of dedication right there, bro. Should we
Can't even go 15 minutes without mentioning his brother.
ask the security when the cops are gonna show up?
Oh my God.
Okay, we'll be back. Good to see you though. All right, guys. So we're gonna wait for the cops to show up. Sir, are the cops coming? Sir, I hope you understand. I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way towards you because I understand you're trying to do your job. So are the cops, sir, are the cops coming?
Yes, we called them. They're
Okay.
on their way.
How much
The security guard just can't be bothered. He just doesn't like Faze Rug's brother. I think after this point, no one really will, because people's true colors end up shown eventually, and this is his true colors. Just an arsehole who can't follow simple rules or instructions. Security guard clearly just can't be bothered with this shit. He's just completely ignoring him, walking into the Starbucks, closing the door. Are the cops coming? Yes. Like, he just doesn't care, which is so relatable and so understandable, because the only person that's actually affected and bothered by the situation is Faze Rug's brother.
longer. I just want a refresher like every other paying customer. People come in here all the time. I've seen TikToks.
He just keeps saying the
Snapchats,
same
like
shit
Instagram
over and
stories.
over and over
Hey,
again.
Sir, my only concern is he said there's no recording in here. No recording at Starbucks. But I've seen millions of videos across the internet where people come in here and they record themselves ordering a drink from
I'm gonna
Starbucks.
hear this in my
That's
dreams
just-
tonight.
that's-
I apologize for that.
It's not your fault. And I'm sorry if I was disrespectful to you. You didn't do anything towards me.
Today just wasn't either day for either of us.
So if it's not a day for him, why does he have to take it out on me? I'm trying to do my job. My job, just like your job and their job, is to stand there and, you know, do what they need to do for the Starbucks. My job is to record videos. And for my video, we're trying exotic drinks. I got this idea.
No one cares. No one cares what you do for work or why you're recording. Someone with 1 subscriber and 0 views could walk in there and record, and they would still ask him to stop recording. Someone could walk in there, biggest streamer in the world. Let's say Aiden Ross walks in here recording. By the way, I bet even if Aiden Ross was asked to stop recording, he would have enough human decency and respect to just put the camera down. Why go through all this?
From my manager.
It's so
Just like you have a
useless.
manager.
If you wanted to try a better drinks,
The
there's a
security
boba
guard's
place
even
over
just
there.
trying to
They
get
have
rid of
green
him.
boba that they don't do anywhere else.
I appreciate your recommendations, but I have a manager and he gives me a list of places to try.
And
Starbucks
this
is one
is,
of
I apologize for his behavior. If you want to wait for the police, it's fine. Just don't make it work.
I'm not. I'm just speaking to you to try to get an understanding so that when the cops come, I can let them know what you said and what he said. So, would you like me to close the door, sir, so the AC doesn't disrupt? Okay.
No, yeah, sure. He'd like you to close the door so you stop talking to him. That's the real reason. He just didn't want to be rude.
Okay, guys. So, I mean, I don't have to explain anything. You guys saw the whole thing, so I guess we'll wait for the cops right now. Yeah, I'm just trying to do my job, bro. Guys, honestly, that worker's just on a power.
I'm gonna skip this part as well because he says I don't need to explain it to you. You just saw it. Then he goes on like a 10-minute spiel explaining it. So, yeah, like literally, I'll just stop at random parts here and he'll be talking about it. Right? This is like a minute later.
To pick the drink up. My friend will come here and pick it up. You don't even have to.
Talking about the situation. Another minute.
Sure that I don't get my drink. That's just a power trip, bro. He's
Still going on about it. Another minute.
Police for this, so I guess the police are gonna be here any second, so just keep watching. Like, bro, guys, we all know those people that just take
Okay, I genuinely thought it was gonna end there, him talking about I thought it was gonna cut to him talking to the police, but just keeps blabbering on about the same situation. Another minute later.
to not get disrespectful with this guy, but he's really like, he's just pushing it, bro. He's really pushing my buttons, bro. He's like, I had to step outside. I couldn't. He's taking this situation.
My God, so embarrassing. Another minute later.
This dude really called the cops instead of just making
It's like 5 minutes talking about the situation we all just saw. And then he decides to go back into the
a
Starbucks.
Starbucks drink. I just simply wanted to do my job, which was trying an exotic drink from Starbucks. I was ordered to do so. I have a boss or a manager just like everybody else, and I was just trying to do my job. All right, guys,
Oh my
so I think
gosh.
the dude left, so we're gonna try part 2 of ordering my refresher. The cops still haven't showed up, so we're waiting for that as well.
They do, by the way, the cops show up eventually.
Oh my God, he's still here. He's still here in the back. Bro, he's working overtime. His shift ended like an hour ago, dog. Just go home.
I mean, I assume the guy has to stay there for the cops showing up because he was like the main party in the whole thing. So it's weird to me that he's shocked that the guy's still there. It's like if 2 people had a fight and then the cops got called and then one of them was like, holy shit, I can't believe the guy I was fighting is still here. Jesus Christ. Look at this guy. Why is he still here? It's because he was like a main focus of the whole... It's why the cops were called. God damn it. It just pisses me off that people are
I
so
was just wondering if I could place an
awful.
order, please. I feel like the drink could be made in like 2 minutes and then I'll be on my way out.
The transaction would have been made already.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. People are different and it doesn't matter. This guy here is saying, if it was up to me, I would have just gave you your drink so you could have been on your way. The other employee's different. He didn't want the cat, it's part of the policy. He didn't want the guy to be recording. So that's just how it is. Different people have different views. Some people just don't really care. They don't really care if you record or, you know, whatever you do, as long as they can work, they don't care. And some people do care about the policy and the rules. And it doesn't matter what side you're on. It really doesn't. He just landed with the guy who cared about the policy. And like I said, he should have had enough respect to just appreciate the policy.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I was just wondering if you have the time to cool down and then, you know, now we could order the drink.
Yeah,
It's not even about
it's not
that.
about a cool down
Exactly.
time. It's,
Yeah.
well, once we've asked you to leave, that's just, yeah, it's going to be for the rest of the day.
I just don't feel like I've done enough for that to
That's okay.
be the outcome.
Yeah, no, that's completely fine. I'm sorry about that, though.
I feel so bad for the employee. Like, my heart actually melts for the employee that he has to go through this. Because Faze Rog's brother doesn't care. He doesn't care about the situation. He only cares about himself. He doesn't care how much he's ruining the employee's day. He doesn't care how much he's ruining the security guard's day. He doesn't care that the police are coming out to waste their time. He only cares about his views and money, pretty much, because he'll get views.
So, can I please place an order?
No.
Are you having a bad day?
No.
Just antagonizing him now at this point.
So you're just like this.
Every day.
I feel bad for your
I
girl,
try to
bro.
stay consistent. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a...
Feel bad for your girl. You just said 5 minutes ago the guy doesn't get any pussy. Now he's got a girlfriend. What the fuck?
Shea Gilgis Alexander, baby.
Yeah, I'm not a big basketball.
You're not.
But that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like that. It's just, I feel like it's the best way to be fair to everybody.
Yeah. Well, fairness to everybody, like I said, I've seen a lot of people film inside of a Starbucks.
My God, what is that? The 4th time he's brought this up? Other people have filmed in Starbucks.
So technically, that's not...
Inside of this Starbucks?
Well, like I said, all Starbucks have the same policy. Starbucks
My God,
is
I'm having
Starbucks.
deja vu.
Yeah, you know. my neighbors used to play basketball. They had a hoop out front.
Really?
I would always get yelled at for like fouling them and not knowing how to play. No idea how the game.
I guess I'll just wait for the cops then, because if I made anyone's day here harder, I apologize. I'm just trying to do my job.
But he doesn't really, does he? He's just saying he apologizes because he's remembering there's a camera on him. He's probably thinking back now and thinking, you know what? To be fair, I could have just went to a different Starbucks, or I could have just put my camera down. So he's trying to kind of become a good guy now. I apologize if I've made anyone's days harder. Yeah, you did. It's already done. You've already done it. You could have left. You could have put the camera down. You didn't. You ruined some people's moods. You made people's lives harder. For what?
Like everybody else. So if
and the police are coming.
In, then they could. And if they ask me to leave, then I'll leave, because obviously their word is a lot more respected than. So.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, I did what I was
so
supposed to do.
entitled.
Yeah. Are you guys? Is it cool if I go help her out?
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead, do your thing. But I would prefer if I don't have to see you.
So while waiting,
See, why even, like, why the disrespect? Why do this? Yeah, go help her. I don't really want to see you. Then why'd you come trunching back into the store and go and talk to him?
for the cops, I met 2 supporters that watch my videos and watch what happens next.
Do one of you guys think you could place an order for me, please, if I paid for it?
He can.
Oh, you want to place an order for me?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I need you to ask them to make the most exotic drink. So just like, you don't gotta order nothing specific, just make it look unique and look cool, bro. Okay, and then I got you with my, well, I don't want to show it on there. You could get a drink for yourself too, or you could.
No, we already got it.
For sure? You don't want anything extra?
Oh, and I forgot to mention, by the way, the audacity to not only walk back into the Starbucks, but record walking back into the Starbucks. It's so cringe. So basically, I'm gonna skip this part as well because he just waits on his drink. Basically, what happens here is he finds some guys who know who he is, and he gives them money to go and buy him a drink. So it's like he's found a secret cheat code here where he's gonna ask people to order for him. So that's pretty much what he does.
I understand you're trying to do your job. I apologize for that, honestly. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know you're just trying to do your job. I didn't mean to cause any, like, whatever, bro. So, you know, my apologies. Yeah. Yo, bro, you too.
His apology is meaningless at this point because he's already done everything wrong.
Make your job harder today, bro. You know, I already know work is stressful and shit, so I'm not trying to, like, add on to that, bro. So, I apologize.
So I was waiting for the drink to be made that the supporter ordered for me, and the cops showed up.
Guys, I think the cops are here. Should I just get my
look at how happy he is that the cops actually showed up. It's so sad.
ready to get arrested? Hey guys.
How's it going?
Good. So pretty much I felt like I was being wrongfully like asked to leave, and they're refusing to take my order, which they finally did now, as of like 5 minutes ago. Because
First lie of the cop interaction. They didn't take your order. They took someone else's order, not knowing that it was for you. So just pointing that out.
I get it. They said not to record due to the privacy of other people. So then I just turned the camera to myself, not the workers or the because I get it. I've been doing this for 10 years, so I understand that some people don't want to be on camera. Of course. I said, okay, I won't record. Can I please just place an order, and then I'll be on my way, and you can do your job. I feel like
it's another lie. He didn't say he wouldn't record. He kept recording. Like the footage pretty much hasn't stopped rolling since he entered the Starbucks in the first place. So, lie number 2.
Making it a little bit more than it needs to be, and he said, well, no, because I already asked you. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave and just place an order on my app. So then I said, okay, if I leave, place an order on my app, can my friend come and pick up the drink? So no camera, no nothing. He said, well, no, he can't come in either. And I'm like, okay, so now I can't even order off the app. Well, he actually said that his shift ended, and he's staying there extra just to make sure no one else serves me.
Yeah, like I said, I can care less what you think. It's not my business.
And I told him I didn't want to waste your guys' time because I'm sure you guys have much bigger issues. But I get it. He's just trying to do his job, but this is also my job as well. Of course. And like I see people all the time.
Like it's like something straight out of a movie. He's like the evil arsehole villain, and everyone else in the town is nice. Like the workers are super nice and calm and respectful. The security guard as well is very respectful, responsible, very mature. Police officers are very nice and understanding. And he's the opposite of everything.
Making TikToks and Snapchats in a Starbucks.
Absolutely. So I'll
like
talk
the
to them.
6th
If
time.
they're cool with you staying, like I care less. If they want you gone, I'll have to trespass you.
I already ordered my drink, so I get it. I'll be on my. I have no reason to be here. I don't want to film other people. Absolutely. I don't want to, I just want my drink. Just like everyone has a manager, my manager told me to film a video.
And by the way, just to point it out, he's recording people as we speak.
Where I order exotic drinks, so I was just trying to do my job. But I get it, and I appreciate you being kind.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Bro, thank you so much.
For sure, bro.
Thank you, bro. Yes. Thank you.
So there you go.
Thank
He
you.
got his drink in the end.
I got my exotic drink, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Should they arrest me for the thumbnail?
Yeah, do it. Ask them. Ask them.
Can
This
they
part's so
Just ask them
embarrassing,
to,
by the way.
As a joke.
Sir, sorry, again, I don't want to waste your time, but do you know what a clip farm is?
Clip farm?
Clip farm, so right now, a clip would be like me getting like arrested.
Oh, I think
Is there any way we could clip
no,
farm?
I think I'm upset with that. Or I would. Yeah, some guy got in trouble with that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or I would.
That's
I would
okay.
care.
I'm sure you would love to arrest me.
Yeah.
Such a content
it's
brain.
Thank you. Have a
Holy.
good day. I gotta
almost just
apologize
broke
to the
my camera.
security, though. Sir, I just want to say sorry if I like made your job harder or whatever.
Thank
like,
you. I'm glad you had your drink. Have a good day.
Okay. Have a good day. Okay, well, whatever.
I hate this guy so much. He's so entitled. Like now that he's got his drink and he's all Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky, he just feels like everyone's mood is now back to normal when it's just not. It's just not. Like he's living in Candyland here. He ruined people's moods, put people in a bad mood, ruined people's days, and now he's just going around apologizing to everyone as if they're all just gonna like forgive him and get on their knees and start begging to him like he's Jesus. The security guard clearly doesn't like him. Like you can tell, like he didn't want to talk to him when he was first confronting him, and then Faze's brother tried to talk to him again, and he still didn't want to talk to him. And now he was even nice enough to accept the apology and say, "I'm glad you got your drink," but him just walking away saying, "Yeah, okay, whatever." Can't you just accept the fact that you ruined people's moods and that they don't really just want to forgive you at the snap of your fingers? So entitled.
Anyway, should we try the drink?
Try the
Okay, let's sit on the
drink.
bench.
And by the way, now we're going to watch the content that all of this 25 minutes was for. We're about to see what the whole arguments and all that were for. We're going to see what we've been waiting for the entire video. This is the peak entertainment that we were waiting for. Let's see it.
This is the longest I've ever waited for a Starbucks order, bro. It's like an hour and a half. So this is a pink drink. You want to get a... So this is actually a pink drink with sweet cream vanilla cold foam. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, shout out to Connor, Colin, Caleb, whatever the f that guy's name was. Look, he left me a little note. Enjoy. Oh, nah. He f***ing poisoned this. Nah, this guy poisoned my f***ing drink.
Like, he's that caught up on winning the argument that he's completely forgot that the drink wasn't even for him technically. Like, it was for him, but the workers didn't know that. They probably write enjoy on every single person's drink. He's not the one that ordered it. So they were under the impression that his supporter, which I doubt he's a supporter anymore, surely. They were under the impression that his supporter was the one that the drink was for. That's probably why they wrote enjoy on it. They probably write it for everyone. I'm sure at the start, if he just put the camera away, they would have wrote enjoy on it. And this is the entertainment that he takes away from it, that the worker tried to poison the drink.
I poisoned the drink 100%. Look, the enjoy, you can't tell me that's not a sarcastic happy face. Like a smile, you're gonna end up in the fucking hospital tonight. You think he poisoned it, bro?
Probably, bro. Well, we'll see. You have to try it.
Okay. Imagine I just have a stroke.
Comedy.
No, hold up.
Comedy, peak entertainment, comedy.
Ooh, that's actually good. That's actually really good. I don't know how exotic a pink drink is, but I mean, hey, I can't complain, bro.
It's not.
I
By
got
the
a
way.
drink. I got a drink. Even
It's not. It's strawberries and water and coconut milk and citric acid and sugar. It's like the most basic strawberry milkshake.
Even if they put me shit in a cup, at that point I'd be happy. At least I got a drink, bro. At least I got my drink. I can't complain, bro. Because there was
And that's just another thing that just kind of seals the deal. He didn't care about the drink or the review or anything like that. He just cared about the whole confrontation that he had with the workers. Like he just said there, they could have gave me shit in a cup and I would have been happy. Because it's got to the point now where he doesn't care about the original video idea. He just cares about the fact that he got the cops called and that he started beef with people. That's all he cared about.
point in time today where I didn't think I was gonna get a drink. Asking me to leave is one thing, but saying that even if I order off the app, and I put the camera down, and I'm not the one to walk in there and grab it. Somebody else grabbed it.
I'm gonna skip this part too because no joke, it is another like 4 minutes, 3 minutes of him talking about the same scenario. Let's go. This is like 2 minutes later.
Be like, yo, bro, like, what's your order? Like, I got you. What do you want?
And let's go another minute.
Without getting paid after his shift already ended, just to make sure I did.
Let's go another minute, roughly. Oh well. The next minute is him in his house, and I guess I'll show it. It's pretty much just him talking about the same situation for the 4th time. I mean, Christ. I mean, how embarrassing it. How did he actually get someone to... And he contributed to the edit. I don't know if he edits his own videos, but he was, like, doing voiceovers over certain parts, if you remember. So he obviously, like, confirmed that he wanted this to be uploaded. How? If anything, this makes you look like a worse human being. Why would you agree to post this? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, let's get onto this like response.
You know, my guys, so I'm back home now, and before I close this video out, I just want to say that I know there was probably some things I said at the Starbucks that were a little disrespectful or that were out of line a little bit. I know there was some things that I said at that Starbucks that I probably shouldn't have said, and I can acknowledge that. Like, I'm grown enough and mature enough to take accountability when I need to, but at the same time, I feel like the worker at the Starbucks he overdid everything. I feel like he made the situation way more than it should have been, and to be honest, I feel like he was trying to purposely push my buttons just to...
So it's actually the opposite. You were trying to push his buttons for views. So that's what the last couple of minutes of the video is just him pretty much saying the exact same shit that he said throughout the entire 30 minutes of the video. There you go. Like a bit of a different type of video, that, well, not different type of video, but different way it's been edited. I just decided that it's just a 30-minute spiel. I'll just go through it all in one. There's no point in taking certain parts from it. I don't want anything to be out of context. I wanted everyone to see how much he is just an asshole and how much he just doesn't care about anything but views and attention. That's it.